once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Boozer. In at the 4. Basket's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Oh. Got that one quick. Ross has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Shays. He nails it, and we're tied.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Robertson. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ross. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Westbrook. Brooklyn pulls it in.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
He buries it from 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
The shot by Bell, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And Robertson gets it to go. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Miami trails by 5. Pass to Boozer. Here's Chamberlain. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. Ahead. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And they're putting together another quality possession for taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finish. Touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Miami making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we get this win. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A chance to get a quick injury report. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Second team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Pulls it in from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. He can't hit that time. Brooklyn leading by 8.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Adebayo passes to Shays. Here's Robertson. From downtown. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Goes up on the baseline, and too long on the shot.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Miami making a switch here. James is checked in. Miami trails by 10. Here's Westbrook. Jamison grabs a board. Jamison's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Adebayo passes to Marion. Here's Robertson. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Boozer. Looking to get back on track. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I think you've got to stay down when guarding Russell Westbrook, because if he gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
2 shots.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. And Brooklyn with possession here. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Counted.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
And there's James from the arc. Here's Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Shays. Here's Robertson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. To the inside. And that one's good. Bell.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Team foul. At the line for
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
From behind the arc. It is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to...
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home.
Who I am, who don't understand? Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My brain said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove. But for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue.
Another day, another dollar. What's down? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Another night. What's down? She give you drama. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my paper known for that's just the way it goes when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause y'all we don't get Amber Alert, we know them living. And my got the same story when I say what's Am. That's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. What's Am? I be stunting like a big timer. What's Am? Another night. What's Am? She give you drama. What's Am? If you see me.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Antoine Jamison. Russell is out there with Robertson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Warriors, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Curry is out there with Brandon Roy. And there's Malone. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. The shot by Pierce will not go. Leonard looking over the floor. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got his team on the board to start the game for Brooklyn. Roy against Russell. From the top of the key, Roy gets the bucket.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy put the mid-range.
Curry against Robertson. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Roy. Outside, Pierce. Tries from 10. And Adebayo sends it back. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Oh, the strength of Adebayo is impressive and sometimes overwhelming for the defense.
They get the rebound. Robertson makes it off the glass. Robertson's got 5 now.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Curry against Robertson. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Curry.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Robertson. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Robertson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside, Pierce. Over Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Jamison, no luck. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the